Media TV. My name is Katie Farthing. I'm here with Mr. Producer Jeff Jacobs. He's always in the background there. And we're here to live broadcast the Garrett County Fiscal Court meeting tonight. We want to give a big thank you to our sponsors, Graceland Air, and also the Garrett Chamber of Commerce. And tonight we've got a special guest, Mr. Kevin Montgomery. Kevin? I'll do the Scott Boland shake here.
I wouldn't say a special guest,
Yes,
just a
you're
guest.
a special guest. We're number one clerk in the state, right? Number
I don't know
one
about that.
in Garrett County, anyway.
I hope so.
So, Kevin, you just finished up a successful primary election. I would call it successful primary election. Have you all recuperated from your time?
Yes, we're getting some rest, but now we're just inventorying, putting stuff up, getting our cords, and just kind of gearing up for the November election. Next Tuesday will be the filing deadline for school board, which will have school board in District 1. Which is currently Ethan Smith, and District 5, which is the Paint Lick Cartersville, which is Connie Lamb. So both those seats will be open, and that'll be the filing deadline next week, along with soil conservation. The Garrett County Soil Conservation, there's 3 of those. We've already had 2 to file. So that deadline is next Tuesday at 4, and then on June the 2nd, Thursday, right here, we'll have our public drawing. Well, we definitely will for City Council because there's more than 6 on the ballot this upcoming fall. So we'll have that next week with our Board of Election members and things like that.
And that will determine how they're listed on the ballot,
yes,
correct? It's not alphabetical, it's which order
it's the
they're
drawing
drawn.
order, and what we do is whoever filed first, we date stamp that, and they get to draw first. So whatever number they pull out is where they'll be on the ballot.
Okay, perfect. So nice and easy to do that, right?
It's not bad.
So you don't have to think. So you don't have to think about who goes first.
No, we have our board members here with us. We drew ping pong balls. We took a deck of cards and took a marker and just put 1, 2, 3, 4, however many people you got, and you pick a card up, and whatever you get is what you get.
Fantastic, awesome. What else can we expect on the ballot in November?
Well, we'll have all the local races, your magistrates that just some of them that just ran, as well as myself, county clerk, sheriff, all of us, and that were unopposed, but we still need to actually get voted in. But you also could do a write-in if you chose to, and there's a deadline for that too. And then we have our state races, and you can see Charles Booker and Andy Barr will be a big ticket this fall.
Those will be big races, yes, absolutely. And as far as if somebody still needs to register to vote or change any of their information, like maybe they've moved, when is the deadline to do that? Do you know?
That is 30 days before the election, so November 4th is a general election, so you're looking at October 4th. But you can go to GarrettCountyClerk.com. You can go to the Kentucky Secretary of State's website. You can go to the State Board of Elections website, or you could just physically come in and fill it out here at the clerk's office, and we'll input that information.
That's fantastic. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for agreeing to speak with us this evening.
Absolutely.
And you guys just hang on tight. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors. Again, we want to say thank you to Graceland Air and to the Garrett Chamber of Commerce, but we'll be right back with the Fiscal Court meeting live.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County Athletics.
Here we believe in more than just banking, we believe in building legacies.
We're here to walk alongside you, on the fields, in the stands, and in life.
Supporting Garrett County Athletics means investing in our future leaders.
First Southern National Bank, financial wisdom, flourishing lives.
Allison is hiring. Big benefits, real growth, and a team that sees you in our future. Apply now. On Facebook, give us a call or just stop in. Allison Abrasives. Opportunity starts here.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
At Danville Office Equipment, schools and businesses, large and small, count on us every day. And so can you.
We're proud to be your trusted partner, providing office solutions and supplies built on service, a smart approach, and great teamwork. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
At Farmers National Bank, our roots run deep in this community, cultivating opportunities and personal and business growth with people you know and know what's important to you. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Faces you know, a name you can trust. Weichert Realtors, Ford Brothers Auctioneers. From auctions to dream homes, farms to business properties, no one knows the area better. Weichert Realtors, Ford Brothers Auctioneers in Lancaster can help you.
Welcome to Katie Farthing State Farm,
where personal service is alive and well.
Not just a policy, help when it matters most.
So, what can we do for you? Your needs, your coverage, Katie Farthing State Farm.
Buy local, eat well at Marks Berry Farm.
We're growing and we need you.
Great people.
Great job.
Come be part of our exciting future.
Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Safe, secure, Docubit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call Docubit.
Nothing beats the hometown taste of Lee's famous recipe in Lancaster. Go Lions!
Central Kentucky Ag Credit, your hometown team for farm, land, and operating loans. And yes, we're your home loan lender too. Buying or building your dream home in the country? We've got you covered. Find us online at agcreditonline.com.
Choosing the right realtor is like sinking the winning shot or scoring the game-winning run. If you're buying or selling real estate in Garrett or Central Kentucky, give me, Whitney Ellis, a call for the win. Good luck to the Golden Lions and Cougars this season.
Sutton Pharmacy. Free delivery, easy in and out vaccinations, locally owned. Now that's what I call a hometown pharmacy.
Sutton Pharmacy. Friendly service from people you know.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians. At Whitaker Bank, we believe strong communities start with people who care. Everyday banking to planning for your future. You can trust our team to reach your financial goals. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC.
You're watching the Golden Lion Sports Network.
He's unable to make it today due to a funeral with his son-in-law. So I think his son-in-law's father passed away, so keep him in your prayers. Will, please stand. Brother Leonard's going to lead us in prayer.
Dear Heavenly Father, we got for you today, Lord, and what a blessing it is to be able to come into this courtroom today, Lord, and to be able to see these men and women serve the community in such a mighty way, Lord. And as we come together, Lord, we just ask you to give them knowledge and strength and courage to do what's best for you, but also what's best for this community and the people who live in it. Lord, we just ask them to be mighty leaders with integrity and be courageous to do what is right in all circumstances. Lord, thank you for the opportunity to serve such an awesome community, and that we have a nation that we get to celebrate today where we can openly pray, and we can pray about things like this. And it's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Sheriff Gaines, please lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. So we do have a big agenda today, but we're going to go ahead and is anybody here for public comments? If not, we'll move on. Any magistrate have any old business? Let me state too, we had to move this meeting to today due to the holiday, so this is a special call meeting, so only the stuff on the agenda will be addressed where we had to move the date of the meeting, so. If not, I do have one plat, Michael Riley, down on White Lick Road. 2 tracks, splitting it up into 2 tracks. It does have an easement through the front lot to enter track 2. Now this is one that I would advise the court before I went down there and looked at. It does have 2 properties already built on it. So this is just separating. It don't fit our ordinance, but where the house is, I think it was approved in 1995. So this would clean this up and basically, I mean, where they got 2 residents already built on it. I spoke with Jay. It does have different septic systems built on it. So I advise the court to go ahead and approve it. Yeah. A little under, but close to it. So motion by Master Davis. Second by Master Butner. Any discussion? Call roll, Jen.
Barker. Yes. Preston. Yes. Butler. Yes. Davis. Yes.
Next up, approve the May 14th court minutes. You should have had time to look over them. Motion by Master Barker. Second by Master Preston. Any discussion? Call roll, Jen.
Barker. Yes. Preston. Yes. Butler. Yes. Davis.
Yes. Approve transfers. We are at the end of May and the list, it's not grown on us, so that's a good thing with coming to the end of the year. Motion by Master Preston. Second by Master Butner. Any discussion? Call roll, Jen.
Barker. Yes. Preston. Yes. Butler. Yes. Davis. Yes.
Approve the bills to be paid. Todd's with us today if you have any questions. Motion by Master Barker. Second by Master Preston. Any discussion? Call roll, Jen.
Barker. Yes. Preston. Yes. Butler. Yes. Davis. Yes.
We approved last month's financial statement at the first meeting of the month, so bypass that. Next up, we got the road name resolution. I'm gonna ask the City Council member Brandon McGlone to come up, and he's gonna read resolution R-05-26-26.
First, just a little bit of background. If you're not familiar with homegoing, it's an African American tradition where beyond a funeral where you mourn the deceased, they actually celebrate the life of the deceased and the fact that they're getting to go home to see their maker. So we felt like that was important to include in the name. As far as Specialist 4th Class Robert L. Campbell of Lancaster, Robert, or Bobby, as he was locally known, entered the military soon after his 1966 graduation from Gary County High School, where he was the MVP of the Golden Lions basketball team his senior year. Bobby and his regiment were enjoying what was supposed to be a ceasefire through the holidays when, in the late evening of January 1st, 1968, the North Vietnamese and Viet Cong launched a surprise attack on the 25th Infantry, of which Campbell was a member, breaking the truce that Pope Paul VI had successfully negotiated. The Americans withstood the offensive, killing over 400 of the enemy. However, 23 Americans died, including Bobby, who at the time was just 21 years of age. The battle led directly towards the Tet Offensive. Campbell showed bravery throughout, fighting off the attack from his position inside a tank that unfortunately was destroyed. Campbell is believed to be the only veteran that died in action buried at Duncantown Cemetery. Thus, we felt like it was necessary to honor him and his service. And with that, I'll read the resolution for the record. A resolution of the Gary County Fiscal Court adopting the symbolic name of Specialist 4th Class Robert L. Campbell's Homegoing Way for Waterworks Road, adjacent to Duncantown Cemetery, to honor the deceased interred therein. Whereas the residents of Gary County hold the men and women interred within Duncantown Cemetery in the highest regard, and whereas Duncantown Cemetery serves as the final resting place for numerous well-respected community members, and whereas Waterworks Road runs parallel and adjacent to the grounds of Duncantown Cemetery, serving as a prominent path near the sacred space where these citizens lie in peace, and whereas Specialist 4th Class Robert L. Campbell is a veteran interred therein who passed in combat during the Vietnam conflict, And whereas the Garrett Fiscal Court wishes to create a permanent symbolic recognition of these individuals and their enduring legacy within the community. And whereas adopting a symbolic name will serve as a continuous public declaration of respect and gratitude without causing logistical disruption to residents and postal services. Now therefore be it resolved by the Fiscal Court of Gary County, Kentucky. Section 1, symbolic designation. The stretch of road currently designated as Waterworks Road, which runs parallel to the Duncantown Cemetery, shall be symbolically designated as Specialist Fourth Class Robert L. Campbell's Homegoing Way for approximately 0.5 miles before the cemetery entrance and approximately 0.5 miles beyond its entrance. Section 2, purpose and interpretation. This designation is entirely symbolic and intended solely for the purpose of civic honor, commemorative signage, and public recognition. The name Specialist Fourth Class Robert L. Campbell's Homegoing Way shall be used on appropriate commemorative plaques, public signage, in conjunction with the official street name, and in ceremonial documents. Section 3, preservation of official addresses for all purposes, of all official purposes, including mail delivery, navigation, emergency services like 911, and legal documentation. The street shall continue to be recognized and designated by its current official name, Waterworks Road. No changes shall be made to existing street addresses, official records, or postal routes associated with the street. Implementation, the Judge Executive, in coordination with the Gary County Road Department, is hereby authorized to install the appropriate signage clearly indicating the honorary name, Specialist Fourth Class Robert L. Campbell's Homegoing Way, while ensuring the official street name remains visible and unambiguous. This resolution shall take effect immediately upon its passage and adoption. Do you have any questions?
Thank you, Brandon. Brandon brought this to me. What was it, Brandon? 2 months? We've been talking 2 months ago?
Yeah, about 2 months ago.
2 or 3 months ago, and I fully support it, and I appreciate everything, all the work that you put in on this, and I fully support it. And Kenny and I with the road department will get together and get the signage done, and I'd like to have a little ceremony when we do get it up. I'd like to invite the community and all the magistrates, city council.
Being a member of the Chamber of Commerce, they would actually do a ribbon cutting for you.
Okay,
too.
yeah. So with approval of this resolution, I'd like to go ahead and move forward. Motion by Magistrate Davis. Second by Magistrate Preston. Any discussion? Call roll, Jim.
Parker? Yes. Preston? Yes. Butler? Yes. Davis?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you. We'll see when we get done. Next up, we got the old railroad grade road bridge contract. Camel, any questions, we'll address you. But on Friday, County Attorney Whitworth and Camel Ford and I had a meeting to open the bids. We had 2 bids that were submitted, one being Westwood Pressure Washing Company and one Hornback Construction. At the time of opening bids, Westwood Pressure Washing was the apparent low bidder. We did announce that in the meeting. One thing we did run into, and I talked to the representative from the Westwood Pressure Washing. Well, let me name. Westwood Pressure Washing bid was $452,208.81. Hornback was $469,163.10. So a difference of roughly about $17,000. One thing, and I think Westwood's here, but we had on our bid sheet where contractors must be pre-qualified by the state transportation cabinet at the time of the bid. The representative did reach out to myself and Camel. I think it was through, is actually going through approval phase of the transportation cabinet. But our bid did clearly state that on that. With that, Camel did, I put a spreadsheet of all the bid stuff and the comparisons and all that on there. So with that, due to that, and I know we ran into this before on a prior bridge thing back in our first year when we first come in. I do feel like even though Westwood Pressure Washing Company was the lowest bid, I think Hornback Construction actually fit the full requirement of the, when we did bid it. So my recommendation to the court, and any questions, Camel's here with us. Camel's here with us, you know, that way if you got any questions or anything on it, and Camel may be able to go a little more detail as far as the bid thing. I'm not real familiar with the whole bridge detail. Was you wanting to speak?
Yes. According to Shella.
State your name for the.
Sorry, Star Smith.
Okay.
Westwood Pressure Washing. according to Shella Eagle at Highway Kentucky Transportation Academy, that as long as we were pre-qualified prior to or at the time of your bid announcement, the state of Kentucky considers us pre-qualified.
Okay. Well,
Based
I called.
on the director of.
Yeah, I called Bobby Joe and them at the transportation cabinet, and Bobby Joe, she was in a meeting, so another representative reached out to me. And they said if it was actually a state contract that they wouldn't even accepted your bid, where it wasn't, you wasn't approved at the time of it. But, you know, it falls back more on us if we wanted to go with that as far as the approval thing. So I'm just one of these that when I look at this, and it's like the previous instance, you know, when we put this out to bid and everybody bids on it, you know, they was already pre-qualified. So therefore, I think it's punishing the ones that actually was pre-qualified that bid the job. Now, I did tell you, you know, go ahead and submit a bid, and it's ultimately up to the court to decide which one we go with. But on that, my recommendation to the court would be that, you know, Hornback Construction on the full bid. I'm gonna open the floor. I know Campbell's here. Any questions as far as on any of the bridge detail or anything like that? I'll open the floor. That way the magistrates can ask the question. And Campbell, anything you want to add to it?
No, I think we said it's at the time of bid was the advertising. So I mean, it's your all's call. I think we'll do that.
And this is a grant. We got the full amount for the grant to replace the bridge on Old Railroad.
So pretty much we can go with one that's certified, we can lose the grant.
Well, I'm not gonna say that, but.
There are conditions on going with the higher one, or you still get fully reimbursed on that?
Yes.
I'll make a motion for Hornback.
Motion by Magistrate Barker to award the Hornback. Second by Magistrate Preston. Any discussion? Call roll, Jen.
Barker?
Yes.
Preston?
Yes.
Butner?
Yes.
Davis?
Thank you both. I know you both are in the audience, and thank you both for putting in bids. With that, we are going to move forward. Department updates. I know there's a couple in here that's biting at the bits to speak. So, but first up, we got Garrett County School System and Thomas Moore, representative, with us, and I'll open up the floor.
So, come on up here, Joe. Yeah, so thank you, Judge Edelman and the magistrates for the fiscal court. We're really excited to kind of come and just give you a real quick update. We were blessed a couple of weeks ago to have a ribbon cutting ceremony. We appreciated Judge Edelman's appearance there, got up and said a few words, kind of inviting our friends from Thomas More University into our community. So for several years, honestly, it goes all the way back to 2017. We got a grant from the Work Ready Skills Initiative from the Education Workforce Development. And the whole goal behind that grant that we were blessed to get was to build state-of-the-art healthcare facilities for our students and to partner with a higher education institution to bring higher education into our community. And we felt like we accomplished goal one pretty well. Really proud of the health science classrooms that we have. Our students are afforded the opportunity to get their nurse's aide certification, their pharmacy technician certification, their phlebotomy, and this year for the first time CCNA, which is a really tough certification. Very first year, 10 of 11 students passed their certification, so we're real proud of that. The other student gets a retest in 30 days, and we're confident we're going to be 11 for 11. But that higher ed piece was always kind of missing. And so Thomas More University and us started having some conversations about what can we do to bring higher education in our community that would afford our community members, our students, an opportunity to kind of get a certification, get a degree, to kind of earn a higher wage, have this transition into have a productive work life. And so we really appreciate Thomas More being interested in coming into Garrett County. They have committed to open up this Bluegrass Education Center at Thomas More University. And Dr. Cho Sargent is here. He's my pastor, but he's going to be the director of this new Bluegrass Education Center. So Dr. Sargent.
Yeah, we're very excited and very thankful for Garrett County and have a huge commitment to higher education, from dual credit opportunities, because we know college is expensive. And this will allow kids to have a tremendous amount of credit before they go to college, reduce the overall expense, as well as workforce development. We're not just looking at college, but we're also looking at career. What can we do? Potentially maybe HVAC, plumbing. What pathways? We don't want to come and say, this is what we're going to do. We want to go to the community and say, what do you need? And we're here to serve you. And we're going to offer certificates, and we're here to serve the community. Anything you need, we're happy to do it. We're servants, saints, and we're excited to be here, and thank you for welcoming us.
Yeah. And I want to say, too, and I said it in my speech there at the ribbon cut, I mean, we appreciate y'all's partnership, not only with the school system, but Garrett County as a whole, and your investment in Garrett County. And whichever way we can help, we're fully on board.
We're going to be here for the long haul. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
All right, thank you all. Appreciate it.
Next up, Miss Brittany Fain, Animal Control.
Nothing's changed. We're still full. We are already out of the grant money, the $10,000 for the cats, and we still have a list. It's about 10 miles long of cats to get fixed. As of closing day, we're sitting on 29 dogs and 38 cats and kittens, and only 3 of those are adults out of cats and kittens. And none of them are ready for adoption. We're bottle feeding about 12 of them, so.
So we've spent the other 10,000 that we put on top when we matched the grant, so 20,000 total.
Yep, and the grant is completely wiped as well. We are going to do a post and try to work with Jasmine Humane to see if people from the public will donate to keep getting cats fixed, because we're drowning in kittens. And I talked to a couple other shelters today, and they've closed intake as well. So about every county surrounding us have shut down cat intake completely.
Please explain for the ones that don't understand. I know we're on mainstream media right now, but when we trap cats in certain areas of the city, when we do that, then we have to return them to the same location, correct?
Yes, the grant is for TNR, which is we trap them, fix them, vaccinate, ear tip, and they have to go back to the same location they are trapped from. Which is a lot of people don't realize, once you start fixing a colony, it actually helps, because they keep the unfixed cats out, and it keeps a healthier colony. They're vaccinated for rabies and their feline leukemia and stuff like that, so.
Does the master have anything for Miss Brittany? The grant? Yeah.
I think we budgeted, did we budget for it again?
We budgeted to match, again, another 10,000 on top of the grant.
Yeah, so the grant runs from January until we run out, like the facility that gives us the grant. We've already ran through it. We won't know until December if we're approved for next year's grant on that. Because when we first started, the grant a couple years ago was $15,000. Then it dropped down to $10,000. They wasn't going to do it this year, but they scrounged up the funds to do a couple counties. Not every county in Kentucky gets it. We're one of the lucky few that get it, which has been very, very helpful. I mean, I'm starting to see a difference in ear tips around when we are trapping in areas like Cardinal Circle. We went to trap back there before we ran out of money, and every cat we caught had a tipped ear. So we moved to Hamilton. So we're seeing progress, just not fast enough.
It's tough.
It is.
Well, we appreciate it, Miss Brittany. Thank you.
All right, thank you, guys.
Yeah. Next up, Miss Wanda Shelton, Emergency Management.
I guess I'll start off with the weather. National Weather Service is calling for more storms coming in about 5. So it could be up to 1 inch of rain. So of course, watch out for flash flooding, gusty winds, and maybe even a slight tornado. So, and that's through tomorrow. Of course, when that happens, we have to keep watching the Kentucky River levels, and they are staying steady at 15 feet. And that's really kind of normal for the river because we've been so dry. So 15 feet's not bad, so, right now.
What's the total rainfall? I know one rain gauge I had was a little over 3 inches. Do you have a total of what we've got?
I don't, not for Garrett County, haven't heard.
Much needed though.
Yeah, I can't complain, we needed the rain. Our FEMA check should be getting closer to getting to us. Should be around $62,000. So hopefully we'll get that soon. We'll be able to do that work out there at the Logan Hubble with that. So that money go toward fixing what you got left and reimbursement for what we've already done.
Can you say, I know we got a special guest in the crowd, Brother Dan from Lincoln County, one of the magistrates over there. So I know we're in partners with Logan Hubble, and I've been working daily with Woods and Brother Dan on, so that's good. We got a lot of work to do out there,
Yeah.
especially the dam.
So then after everything is turned in, then I'll turn in a Cat Z. That's for my time being spent on these grants. One will be for the city, one will be for the county, and then we'll get reimbursed for the time I've spent on those, working on those grants for the public assistance for the city and county. I was notified that Madison County got a donation from Water Step, and they secured a WOW cart, and I'd never heard of one. It's a compact mobile water treatment system that can produce up to 10,000 gallons of drinkable water per day and roughly 1 gallon of disinfectant bleach solution per hour during disaster response. The cart pulls from municipal lines, streams, lakes, or rivers, fits in the bed of a pickup truck, and can be deployed by 2 people. It will be housed at Berea Volunteer Fire and Rescue, and they will serve as the host agency. So we all have to go to a training to learn how to use this thing. Then we have to sign an MOU with Madison County. So that'll come in real handy if we never need it. So.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
So I thought that was pretty awesome. So that's about all of that.
Have we heard any update? I know we was waiting on the transportation cabinet with the river.
I emailed today, and unless he emailed me back in a few minutes, I've not heard. I haven't heard nothing back yet.
We had to submit some more, I think, documentation or something.
Yeah, they actually had to go back to the drawing board with contractor. I'm not contractors, but what are they? Engineers. Yeah, to redo some of that stuff. So he said it may take a couple months for that.
But we're still hopeful, and everything's still pushing forward with that grant. So.
He said everything should be fine, as long as they get that, what the transportation cabinet wanted in there, it should be fine.
Well, we appreciate it, Ms. Wanda.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, they told us what a year it would be, by the time everything was finalized and they got the go, that it could be up to a year before they got it completed. So, just a wait and
But
game.
now that's building a new parking lot. That's building a new ramp down into the river. So, I mean, it's
Yeah.
not an easy job that they would be able to do in
Yeah.
a month or two. So, I mean, it's...
But at least we're on the list, and we're high on that list now, of course, so,
I get a lot of questions asked from where we're at with it.
yeah.
I think we've decided to be able to have access to that river.
I'm excited myself. I want to go kayaking. Yeah. 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 Yeah, so hopefully I'll have another answer next meeting.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Next up, Mr. Kenny Creech, Road Department. By the way, he loves to speak, so.
We still fix the pot. Seems like you fix one and two a pop up. And we've made a round with the bush hogs.
Yeah.
Mow trim is still running.
Where's the old train at?
Bug out.
Do we got, now we're training, the new hire that's been with us. He started the mowing, but we're trying to train him to run the second mow trim, right, Kenny?
Yeah. When he's caught up with the lawnmower, he's gonna mow trim.
So we'll be back to running 2 mow trims 24/7, or 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. So we should get caught up on that. So, but we've already made 1 round on the mowing.
It's scrolled back up where we first started, you can't tell it.
Yeah.
We made a round.
Yeah.
Like we got those fertilizers
We'll really do it after this rain, so. Does anybody got anything for Kenny? Next up, Russ Clark, Bluegrass 911.
In light of the weather prediction, we're departing.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
We're still operating at 98% on our calls coming in. Actually, within 20 seconds, we're below its actual standard. And we implemented a AI program to do quality assurance on the calls. And the first month in testing mode, we're at 92.97% passing on that. So very pleased with the effort that people are putting in.
Yes, sir. Well, and Russ and I met today, and I know we had talked about the grant that we was going to apply for, but I think it has to come through the county. So I'm gonna be in Lexington speaking at an event at Bluegrass Ad tomorrow at 1:30. So I'm gonna reach out and get them on board and get them in contact with Russ, and we can try to get that security with the fence. And what else was it, Russ, on that grant?
Fence and some security cameras and
Yeah.
some posts around the rooms.
So we're gonna try to run that through Bluegrass Ad. So.
The grant's not open yet, but I just thought we could get ahead of the game and get the paperwork already submitted. Frankly, I have no idea at the moment. It's pretty good.
Anybody got anything for Russ? And Russ, the 911 lease agreement's on the agenda on down, so. Next up, Mr. Kevin Montgomery, County Clerk.
Hi, Jesse. So regarding the county clerk's office, where the ladies are still renewing vehicles and same daily routine. Just a little recap on the election last week. The election went smooth. We did have some hiccups early on with a printer, a time or two here or there, but we had 2 scanners going and printers. We got that fixed pretty good. But overall, a smooth day regarding the election. I would like to publicly thank the precinct officers for all their hard work. I'd like to thank Whitaker Bank, First Southern, and Farmers. Whitaker Bank took donuts that morning to all the locations to the precinct officers. First Southern brought lunch, catered lunch, and then Farmers took a snack bag along with some waters that afternoon. So they kind of helped the precinct officers, and they really enjoyed that. But something I would like for you all to think about, and I know your conference is coming up in June, is just ask some other counties what their pay scale is. Currently, we pay $130 for our precinct officers, and they're there at 5 in the morning. They're not leaving till 6:30 at least. So that's not very much, and they don't do it for the money. It's more of a civic duty. But I would like to be more, when they hear Jessamine County's getting 300 and Fayette County, and we're surrounded by those big counties, you know, every little bit could help. And that's kind of why I went out to the banks and said, hey, what would you like to do? Could you help us? So they started doing the breakfast and lunch and afternoon snacks. So when you go to your meetings, I know it's sometime in June, I think, but just talk to some surrounding counties, maybe counties that are close to 17,000 like us. But other than that, everything's going well at the office. Next Tuesday will be the filing deadline for school board members, which is District 1 and District 5, and also soil conservation. And then next Thursday, June the 2nd, we'll have public drawing for any candidates. I know that we will have a public drawing for the city council. It just depends on school board if anybody files for it, if we have to have a drawing for them. But other than that, that's it.
What is the range? I mean, do you know? I mean, I know we gave a raise
in 23.
2 years. Yeah, in 23 we gave a raise.
I'll reach out to the Kentucky Clerk Association, and at one time, I think in 2020, we had a graph of different counties. We just happen to be surrounded by big money counties, Richmond, Fayette.
Which is a lot bigger in population,
right,
too.
Right.
I mean, that's one thing to figure. We're hovering about 18,000 people now.
Now, we did have some new officers that signed up this time, but nothing against any of our officers, but some of them are starting to age out, and then they've told me, hey, I may be done at the end of this year just because, just their age.
And it is a long day. I mean, Derek and I rode around and tried to help Kevin with whatever he needed, and I mean, it's a long day, and they put in a lot of hard work, so I agree. I mean, whatever that price point may be, I would fully support it. So, and I think the court would too. I think during the last raise, we had a brief conversation that passed overwhelmingly, so.
Well, you guys check, and then I'll check with the association. We'll get back July,
We'll be at
August.
the judges conference in 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. We'll be at the judges conference, so we'll ask some of the other counties.
Mhm.
Brother Dan, do you have any idea what they pay precinct officers over there?
I'm thinking 120, 150, I'm not sure. In that neighborhood. It's not 300.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where the 300 number comes from.
No, that's Fayette County.
Yeah,
They hear
okay.
that.
But I do agree. I mean, I think we can do more for them, so I don't think we'd have an issue with that. So, and we have a primary, well, we have general
The
election
next
in November. And then
2 years. Next year will be a state governor, then the following presidential, then a off year.
Then
So
off year. So, has anybody got any questions for Kevin? Thank you, sir. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say thank you to Kevin. Your job goes unnoticed a lot, and it only comes into view if something goes wrong. And you guys have done an amazing job. And also, I want to say thank you to everybody that signed up to run for office, whether you won or not. You put your heart out there on the line, and it shows that the real dedication to this community, and it shows that you have a servant's heart. So I appreciate that. I appreciate what you do.
you're welcome. And it takes an army to do it. I mean, the Garrett County Board, the commission, Houghton hired Cindy Wade. Lavina Sutton was representing Willie this time since he's going to be on the ballot. I mean, it's just not, it's my whole staff. Like, we had 3 precinct officers that called in. One got put in the hospital. So I had Shauna Napier, who's one of my deputies, who went to the training and stuff. I said, Shauna, I need you to come out of the bullpen today. She was nervous, but now she's like, will you send me every time? Because she really enjoyed it and seeing people. So it takes a lot of people.
And they also bring sausage balls and stuff downstairs in the office
Yeah.
on election day. So
Yeah, we eat good.
Thank you,
All right,
Kevin.
thanks, guys.
We appreciate it. I don't have many updates. I know Jennifer and I will have the administration code we'll have the personnel policy on the next meeting. Jennifer has got it done. Mr. Whitworth's looked over that. We'll have to pass that first, and then we'll have the administration code on the last meeting in June. It's got to be passed in June. So I would recommend, we're getting at the end of the year. Jen and I went through some numbers today that we're very excited to see going into the new fiscal year. I won't get into that, but the spreadsheets that she prints out for us by each department, I would recommend going over. All our departments have done a great job with trying to stay within the budget, and I think that's what's going to reveal when we get into July 1 of the new fiscal year. So they do an outstanding job. With that, do I hear a motion to accept department updates? Motion by Master Davis. Second by Master Preston. Any discussion? Call roll, Jen.
Barker? Yes. Preston? Yes. Butler? Davis?
Yes.
Next up, we got EMS office equipment. I did speak to Rebecca, and she's off sick. She couldn't make it tonight. This is for a new printer. I know Todd worked on it with Derek at Danville Office Equipment. This was just a quote, and I thought it had actually went out, but according to Rebecca, it's still functional and working. So this will just give you, we will not be making a motion or accepting anything on this. So I was a little premature on that. So, but y'all are aware, I spoke to Derek, Todd and I spoke with Derek today about it. So next up, we got the Bluegrass 911 lease agreement. This agreement was the one that we passed for 6 months to get us to the new fiscal year, but after the 911 board meeting, which County Attorney Whitworth sits on with Willie and I, Woods Adams, which is the chairman of the board, recommended that we go through another full year, and then the timeline after that, we'll try to do a four-year. Yeah, that way it follows the election cycle. That way, if there's any turnover, you know, it would come under the new leadership. So this would be just a one-year contract, lease agreement with Bluegrass 911 for the amount that we had stated, the $5,000 a month, $60,000 a year. Jennifer and I and Todd ran the numbers, and we're confident that we're not trying to make money off this lease. We're just trying to break even because it is a joint effort with the 4 counties. So, and Miss Wanda's, her office is out there, and we run emergency management. We got the back storage garage, pull our stuff with CSEP equipment and stuff like that. So this will be just a one-year lease agreement for $5,000.
I'll make a motion to approve the lease agreement.
Motion by Master Davis. Second by Master Barker. Any discussion? Call roll, Jim.
Barker.
Yes.
Preston.
Yes.
Butler.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
First reading of the budget amendment. Now, this is strictly on the ABC. We have to zero that account out. We actually brought in a little more money than expected, so therefore we got to do a budget amendment. That way it'd be zeroed out. Jennifer can write the check to zero it out, but we will have to do a budget amendment. So, any questions, Jennifer can answer them. So, motion by Master Barker. Second by Master Preston. Any discussion? Call roll, Jen.
Barker.
Yes.
Preston.
Yes.
Butler.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
First reading of the amended building code ordinance. Tim Scott was at our last meeting. We went through this. This is actually not an amendment, where this is just attachment that we're going to put on the back side of the 2015 edition of the existing building, older buildings. So we would just attach this onto it, but now we do have to amend the original and run the advertisement. We'll have the second reading at the next meeting. So,
Make a motion to amend.
motion by Master Davis. Second by Master Butner. Any discussion? Call roll, Jim.
Barker.
Yes.
Preston.
Yes.
Butler.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
2026, 2027 alcohol tax rate. You got the numbers there in front of you. Jennifer and I ran through these numbers, and then Willie come in and he filled in 80% of them. But looks like of course, state law, we can only set the tax rate at 5%. What was that, Jimmy? What did we come up with on that? 5.3 is what the recommendation come up after doing the formula. So I recommend to the court that we just set it at 5% again with no change. So. Did you make? No, he asked a question.
Oh.
Now I hear a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Master Barker,
Second.
second by Master Davis. Any discussion? Call roll, Jim.
Barker.
Yes.
Preston.
Yes.
Butler.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Next up, we got the second reading of the 26-27 budget. We received this in email back, what was it, Jen? A few days ago. But we got the original copy back. Everything looked good to them, no changes recommended. So, and I'll make a side note. When we first come into office, I think our budget was like $13,500,000 or right around $13 million. This year's budget's $26,501,332. So I think that explains some of the growth that we've seen and some of the stuff that this court's done over the last 3.5 years, and I'm grateful for it and very appreciative. But now we did get, Representative Meade did get us some grants this year, $5 million going to Ephraim McDowell's investment when they purchase land in Gary County. Then that $5 million will be allocated to them after the purchase of land, and then we got $1.5 million for economic growth and sewer and water projects. So that $26 million is a little saturated, but still you're looking at, pretty good amount that we've grown over the last 3.5 years. It's a long ways from the start of where we started. So, yeah. And going back to not put too much emphasis on it, but y'all see when we do the financial report and you know, some of the estimations that we got starting the fiscal year out next year. I think all of you will be proud of, and something we can look back on and what we did over 3.5 years from where we started at. So I'm proud of all y'all. With that, do I hear a motion of the second reading of the 26-27 budget? Motion by Master Davis. Second by Master Preston. Any discussion? Call roll, Jim.
Parker?
Yes.
Preston?
Yes.
Butler?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Approved 2026-2027 employee pay rates. A lot of these was approved by the first reading of the budget, but we have to get a motion and second to approve this. Some of the EMS salaries on here, pay scale, is they're testing out. Some of them will move on to advanced EMT and I think paramedic.
Yeah.
So those reflect that, but now they will have to test, but we wanted to go ahead and put that on there. So,
I'll make a motion.
motion by Master Barker, second by Master Butler. Any discussion? Call roll, Jen.
Parker?
Yes.
Preston?
Yes.
Butler?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
With that, that's all I have. Mr. Whitworth, do we need to go in executive session? Probably should. So, with that, I'll entertain a motion to enter into executive session over property. Motion by Master Preston.
I'll second.
Second by Master Barker. Thank you. We'll have to clear the courtroom for a bit, so.